Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Pixel Juice. Today we're back. We're finally back. It's been a minute, and by a minute I mean 7 months. I think.
Yeah,
a
hot minute.
But we're back, and this time uncensored and unfiltered, and by that I mean we're going to do less editing. So we've been away, as you know. We're going to try and record every Thursday, do like a long form kind of podcast type thing, I guess, and then cut that up. A bit like Joe Rogan, essentially just stealing Joe Rogan.
It's the Pixel Juice experience.
Yeah. The Pixel Juice experience. So today we're going to talk a little bit about what we've been up to. We haven't seen each other in a while, have we? Luke, what have you been up to?
Not much. Work, depression, the usual stuff.
Been at home crying?
Been at home crying. No,
I'm not. Can
depressed.
confirm.
Yeah.
Just to confirm, I'm not depressed. I'm all right. But yeah,
But he has been crying.
Life. I have been crying though. It's different, man.
Well, this is one of the reasons we've stopped recording stuff. I mean, it sounds ridiculous, but you moved in together, didn't you?
Yeah.
Which obviously the move got in the way of recording initially, and then sorting out your lives.
And then 6 more months happened.
6 months happened. It didn't take 6 months to move, that's for sure. But I did have a baby, a little boy. I might throw a picture up on the screen. So I've been looking after him as well. And if any of
He's fending for himself now.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Looking for jobs today.
Yeah, he's out there in his little suit and tie, looking for jobs. We're back either way, and we're going to try and keep. I know we've said this about 5 times as well in past videos.
We're always coming back at some point.
You make us liars, Sam.
I know. Yeah.
Give it a
I've
year.
turned
We'll
you
be
into
back.
lies. Honest men have fallen. But either way, the other thing we want to talk about, obviously, is E3. The Christmas of video games has just happened, and instead of making multiple videos on it, we thought we'd just go over what we thought.
One big bonanza.
What did you like about this year's E3? Was there anything that stood out to you as a fun game?
Yeah, I was a bit disappointed with some of them, but I was impressed with a lot of them. I really like the look of Star Wars, personally.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know you've got different opinions.
I like
about
the
this.
look of it. It all depends on how it plays.
Fallen Order.
Well,
It's
it
like
looks like there's gameplay. You can
Yeah, I
see
know,
how
but
it
like,
plays,
is he just tapping X to hack and slash, or is it deeper than that?
I would guess, because he said obviously the right and left controllers are going to be your force powers, the buttons, and then I'm guessing X will probably be swing your lightsaber and A is jump as usual. But it looks like Uncharted mixed with Sekiro. And
Well, do you think? Now this is what I thought when I saw it. But I think this a lot when I see games now with the combat systems. Do you think it's the Dark Souls of Star Wars games?
It's always. It looks like I said, it looks like Uncharted mixed with Sekiro, Dark Souls. There's RPG elements like skill trees. I know there's like hub bases where you're landing on. So you land on a different planet. You go to their landing platform. There's like a little shop guy. There's a McColl's over the road. Stuff like that. What are you buying? Yeah, some weird guy in a trench coat releasing his weapons to you. Forrest Whitaker's in it, obviously.
Of course, yeah. Reprising
He's
his role from
big name. Not quite sure.
It's weird because Forrest Whitaker is slowly becoming the person that ties the entire Star Wars universe together.
Slowly but surely.
Yeah.
Is the guy from Gotham, the guy that plays Joker. I can't remember his name now.
Oh, of course,
guy.
yeah.
He looks alright as a Jedi.
Who's he playing? He's the main
He's
character.
the Jedi, yeah.
Is
I
he?
can't remember the
Hell.
main character's name, but he's the guy with the lightsaber that swings against all the stormtroopers. It looks fun. It looks like a good game. It looks well done. It looks well presented, and they said there's going to be set pieces, which they're calling Star Wars moments.
Star Wars moments.
So it could be disappointing.
That could be a fancy way of saying quick time event.
Yeah, or microtransactions. you have to pay for those Star
The
Wars
charge on your
moments.
lightsaber has run out. For 39 pence, you could upgrade it now or wait 24 hours.
Your Kyber crystal has fried. Buy more for 50 gems. Force gems.
But yeah, it's set between obviously Star Wars, Revenge of what's the third one?
Revenge of the Sith.
Revenge
Yeah,
of the Sith,
yeah.
and the newer ones, which could be alright, could be bad. I don't know. If it's anything like Force Unleashed, I'm gonna be happy. But
It looked similar.
Yeah.
For sure.
I feel like Force Unleashed didn't age well.
Yeah. I tried playing it again actually when it was free on. I'm not going to pay for it. When it was free on the Xbox Gold
same.
service, I
That's
tried
when I
playing it
played
again,
it.
and actually, like I say, it hasn't aged
It's just
that well.
hack and slash, isn't it?
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
that was fine whenever that game came out.
I mean,
Yeah.
it looks interesting. It looks like another Star Wars game. It looks like it's going to be
I
done
like
well.
the characters.
The characters look good, and I like the combat. The combat looks good.
Yeah.
I quite like the Sekiro-esque combat.
You had the what's he called again? The new Stormtrooper variant with the black armor.
yeah.
Oh, like the
Got like
K2SO
that. Yeah, it's like,
or
ooh, you're a
something?
Jedi. Yeah. It's like,
I know you're on about.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it looks like a fun time. Obviously, it's going to be a little bit Metroidvania. They described it as. So you're going to go back to these different worlds and unlock different doors to go into different areas, and it looks fun. It does look fun, and I'm always happy about Star Wars.
Do you think it will be riddled with microtransactions and predatory?
Well, they said there's going to be no loot boxes, which is impressive. I
love the way everyone. I saw some stuff out there from other people saying it as well. Like, it's funny how we're applauding people for not preying on people
for
now.
Paying extra in games,
they make a big deal out of it. Like, they'll stand there on the stage and be like, "And by the way, we're not going to try and trick you."
Yeah, the Marvel game did that.
Yeah,
we promise it's all free. We promise, please buy our game,
please. Avengers, please like the Avengers. And actually, speaking of that, Jordan is the biggest Marvel fan. Oh, I don't know. Who would say he's biggest?
He's more of a fan of one character. I'm more of a fan of the other, I would say. So you're more Spider-Man.
Yeah, true.
I'm more Batman. I'm more DC.
I like the films though.
So with that, I mean, Spider-Man's not involved in this at all.
But he might be.
The Avengers might be in the future.
May well be.
Boo! He'll crawl in through the door through Hawkeye, but with him. Sorry, not crawl through his corpse to get into the game. But what do you think of the Avengers game?
Almost like exactly what I feel with Star Wars. In like it all looks super cool, super cute, but it's like how does it play?
I'm worried. I'm very worried.
Why are you worried?
I've got bigger things to worry about. Global warming.
It's A-Day, isn't it?
A-Day.
I'm worried. I'm worried that they're not going to do it justice. I know Square Enix is a good company.
Well, it doesn't look like the kind of game I would play normally, so I'm not worried because I'm not going to be disappointed.
Yeah.
But I'm dubious.
The fact they haven't shown off the gameplay is interesting. You can kind of see
there was a demo in there.
I mean, they haven't shown anything of it yet.
I mean, that's not anything unusual because thinking about it, like
same
Cyberpunk,
with CD Projekt Red.
Yeah, they haven't shown anything off yet.
A little bit a while ago, but
I'd like to play again. It's as we get older, we're more like grandpas, wagging our fingers. It's like as games get more expensive, I'm less likely to pay that money to just see if I like something like the Avengers game. Like, I'd like to have a go at it.
Yeah.
If it's good and everything else, but I haven't played Sekiro yet. I hope that's right. I haven't butchered the name, but I haven't played that yet, and I know I'll really like it.
Yeah.
Because just because I haven't got around to playing it and buying it and everything else, but yeah, I don't know. I like the look of it. I think it'll be interesting.
I'm just worried they're not going to do because it looks like the whole bridge scene that we saw in kind of gameplay, kind of not, more cinematic gameplay than anything.
Yeah.
But I'm worried that like the environments aren't going to be destructive, so the Hulk's not going to be able to like just kick cars over and stuff like that, like he does in the trailer.
Apparently that was a QuickTime event as well. Apparently when they saw the gameplay, the Hulk was jumping onto the car and picking up that guy, you have to press X at the right time.
So is the whole game going to be like that?
Well, I don't know.
I doubt it. It's going to be
not the whole game. I mean,
the whole game is just pressing
set pieces that are good moments, like the Hulk bashing down a car and throwing a helicopter. Is that all going to be QuickTime events?
Or will you be able to just pick up?
I got no reason to believe it's going to be bad yet.
Well, they're the same as any game.
Yeah.
Well, no, because like when it's like EA, I'm like, well,
this
is gonna suck.
True. I mean, all the DLC is going to be free, which is good. The roadmap looks like they're going to release like monthly content, and it's going to be new characters, new maps.
Yeah,
which excites me in a way, but then I've been disappointed with Marvel games.
He's been hurt in the past.
Yeah, he's got scars. He's got scars from Battlefront 2 at the beginning of that.
It's good now.
Yeah, no, well, it's good now. It's only taken a couple of years, but it's good.
Darth Maul's been nerfed, which is good.
I was trying to think what I like the look of. I always like Nintendo stuff the best. I always find it most interesting. Yeah. A lot of anime games in there this year. A lot of stuff that I'm not... just weeb shit, as Hayden would say. I have no interest in it. But no, obviously I was glad to see Banjo in Smash Brothers. Kind of the rumours were going around about it. And Link's Awakening, the remake, it looks interesting, it's cute, it's fun.
I'm going to get it because I've played it before.
I do like the Switch as well, any excuse to go on it. I'm trying to think what else.
Zelda 2, Breath of the Wild 2.
Oh, Breath of the Wild 2.
Didn't get much information.
Didn't get much about that, but it looks pretty creepy.
Apparently it's going to be a little bit darker than Majora's Mask.
So is it going to be the same world, do you think? It's like obviously
the same map and everything else. Yeah, I don't know.
It looks similar. From the trailer, you see obviously the castle do something, raise up, maybe.
Kind of goes up into the sky a little bit, but it makes you wonder if they're gonna, like with Majora's Mask, in a different kingdom or different world or whatever. But I don't know, because it's a huge map. Like from the original games, so maybe they've just like chopped it up and put it around and then added new characters.
Do you think it'll be Link or like a female Link now? Or?
No, it'll be Link, but you might be able to play Zelda as well. She's got a haircut. That was the breaking news of that.
She's got herself.
What kind of is it?
Just shorter.
Oh,
it's just a bit shorter.
Marvel
it's
short.
Like Yeah, I think
What would you say? Yeah, about that. Yeah.
roughly.
We'll have to get two pictures up side by side and have like some kind of like analysis, CSI analysis.
Anybody angry about it?
What,
No.
the haircut?
People are angry about Captain Marvel's haircut.
Oh right, no, this everyone's just going, whoa, it's great.
I'm always angry about haircuts.
'Cause your hair looks crap.
I've tried today.
What else? I'm trying to think what else I was kind of interested in. Not much really. Again, EA's press conference is just like a waste of time.
They get a little bit sadder every year.
It does get sadder.
If it weren't for Keanu Reeves this year, it would have just been like...
Keanu Reeves, so...
Cyberpunk.
Yeah, like you say, without Sony there, it is getting a bit sadder. And do you think anyone will drop out next year?
I think Nintendo's going to do their own thing from now on, personally, with Direct. Yeah, Direct's doing quite well, so I don't think...
It doesn't make a difference, does it? And actually, it's
They've
actually
got no
better
need to.
in a way, because you don't
As
see all
gamers,
the crap.
we don't care where the information comes from.
No. And normally, Keanu Reeves is probably the only successful celebrity integration into a press conference there's ever been.
Yeah.
As he walked out, it's like, I love you, Keanu, but please, this could be very awkward. I know. Excuse me. Very emotional about Keanu Reeves.
joking with tears.
He is the one.
He can be a little bit awkward, so
Yeah,
I was immediately like, oh, please. And then, it was awesome.
He was alright,
He's been memed big time in a good way.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
those kids like, you're breathtaking.
Yeah. Someone smells in the audience. Into their chair. That worked out. He won't be appearing in any cringe compilation anytime soon, I wouldn't have thought.
No, he did
Low
not.
lights. I always wait 2-3 days and type in E3 low lights.
Same. That's my favourite part about E3.
Ridge Racer!
Oops! He like drops the PSP.
That's the Wii Music one that always got me. It's just a load of developers on stage just like sucking off a Wii controller.
Yeah, the drummer is like
The drum attack.
going mental.
Don't
for
know what
some
I'm
reason,
doing.
Playing barefoot like a peasant.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And the other classic again. It's normally Microsoft, but that was a Nintendo year. That Wii Music. That was their year for the cringe.
Crime
But
achievement.
Xbox when they did Connect and they had that tiger and there was that little girl came out like hello Fluffy.
Yeah.
room full of grown
Get
men.
off!
yeah. God, it's mauling me.
It's got a taste for meat!
Yeah. Oh my god, this isn't part of the show. Somehow the tiger jumps out of the projector. So Sony wasn't there, so there's not much to say about them. But yeah, Microsoft, what else happened there? They showed kind of game after game after game.
Like a few things, like it's hard to say. It's always like this with E3. It's like, well, you need to know how it plays.
Yeah.
So that Bleeding Edge, I thought looked interesting. I'm a big fan of Overwatch, so
Yeah.
Can't really go
more
wrong with
hero
first
shooters
person hero
I enjoy. And that was it.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, there's definitely
Dragon
more.
Ball game 58 that's the same as the other ones, yeah.
I think this is like a retelling of the Dragon Ball series, but like I thought I played that.
Well, that's what I mean. It's like every single Dragon Ball Z game. I mean, I used to watch as a kid. I mean, that's as far as my fandom of it goes. Someone else might be able to correct us, but it always seems like the games just tell the stories from the series over and over and over
there's
again.
a few like Xenoverse tells a different
that's a bit-
story.
yeah.
But
like,
that's a bit
I thought
boring.
because I used to play Budokai Tenkaichi 3, and that was just like a broken up, just all the fights from the original series. I
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
it was a long time ago since.
Because
I
you
played
can't really do much with a Dragon Ball game because they've all got to follow the same sort of like.
Unless you
combat
come with an original
style, don't
story.
they? Yeah, unless you create something like an adventure, maybe it might be a bit different.
This one's an
but
RPG apparently, but I mean, again, it just looked like a lot of. There was no
it's a lot of
elements
Saiyans,
apart from
isn't
the
it?
fighting. So
I've seen enough Kamehamehas for a lifetime,
Yeah.
I think, like, and enough Super Saiyan
transformations
Lightheads.
for
transgender.
adventures. What else did they show? Well, Super Lucky's Tale this time's got on the bloody Nintendo Switch. Not that anyone cares, but
Yeah, I've
that
got
was
a
a-
list there.
yeah, real
Run
summer
through it.
flute.
Run through it.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
He's
I'm
texting.
listing off some stuff, boy.
I'm trying to think what else I saw in Microsoft that was interesting.
I'll tell you what I'm reasonably excited for, even though I don't have a Switch, but it's Animal Crossing.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
I've
like
never
Animal
been
Crossing.
excited about Animal Crossing though.
We used to have a lot of fun with Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
So Animal Crossing looks a bit like meh to me. I've never been a big fan of crossing animals before.
Yeah.
I think you'd
Animal
enjoy
Crossing,
it.
right.
You enjoy Stardew Valley.
Yeah, but Stardew Valley's a bit different.
It's a
It's
bit
got no
different.
animals in it.
but
Well, it's
it's-
got animals in it.
I like
I
it.
don't know. Animal Crossing's always been a bit of a kids game.
Too
to
many
me.
animals for your liking.
Yeah, it's always been a bit of a kids game though. It's always like
A
I
lot
don't
of people
really
get
wanna-
upset about that.
We spend all our time playing Smash.
Yeah, but Smash is
Against
beating-
children online.
That's beating animals up. I don't
Yeah,
know,
you're right,
you know.
you're
I don't want to raise them. I want to beat them up. But yeah, Animal Crossing.
Contra,
Yeah,
I'm not interested in. No,
Contra
but
looks
I never
like a
played the
PS2
original.
game.
It does
It
look
looks
it does
so
look-
bad.
does
Was
look
this the
look
twin
bad.
stick shooter?
Yeah, it's
With the
kind of a
panda
top down.
bear in it?
Huh?
had a panda bear as a character.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, for some reason it did. Yes, it
I'm
did.
just not interested in that. Dragon Quest Builders 2.
Dragon Quest, no, I've never played a Dragon Quest game. And also, Dragon Quest characters come into the hero coming to Super Smash Brothers.
Really? Yeah, makes sense actually. I don't know. Dragon Quest Builders 1 was alright, but it's a lot of the same in 2.
What do you do?
Much difference.
What do you build?
Build stuff.
It's
Minecraft.
I don't think he's ever played it, Sam.
Yeah, it's pretty much Minecraft, but Dragon Quest RPG style.
Do you build in like missions and quests and stuff?
Yeah.
Tell us in the comments below if he's wrong.
Ultimate Alliance 3 I'm really, really excited for. I know you don't give a crap.
I don't like
either
dungeon
way.
crawlers.
I love Ultimate Alliance. I think 1 and 2 were brilliant, and I think they're going to re-release those on the Switch before this one comes out.
Maybe,
which would make sense.
They do re-release a lot of stuff on Switch, don't they? So,
but yeah, I'm excited for that. Black Order. It's going to follow the story of Thanos' Black Order.
You get to beat him up then.
You may well get to beat.
We might actually find out a little bit about them.
You might know who the Black Order actually are. They're just like weird blokes who stand behind him, making weird sort of satanic kind
and then
of
die
chants.
very quickly.
Yeah.
Hear thee, hear thee! The great Thanos is coming.
And you blow him out the
Be
air.
the pleasure of and kill yourself, or whatever he says. I don't know what he gobbles on about. But before you go to the next game, which I see is a bigger one.
Yeah.
Obviously, Resident Evil 5 and 6, another re-release of Resident Evil, but on Switch this time, which is. But I mean, in the actual.
Shiver!
They showed Resident Evil 1 for some reason in the actual.
Yeah,
trailer.
right?
Yeah,
And it was like those people sat in the house playing Resident Evil 1. It's like, coming! Resident Evil 4 and 5!
Why?
The thing is, I've got Resident Evil 5 on so many different platforms. I don't think I want to play it again.
Yeah.
Same as Resident Evil 4 on the Switch. I kind of resent paying 30 quid for it.
Well, that was why I didn't get it
60
again.
times.
Now here we go, a bit of finger waggling there. It's how dare they? How dare you, Capcom, charge that amount of money for a game that old? And it's not like a remake. It's literally the HD
port.
version they've already made for other consoles.
Yeah, it's just a port.
But it's like 15 quid on Xbox One. But
30 quid
there's
on
no justification. It hasn't even got like the Wii motion controls. Actually, they were quite good on that version. It's got
I
nothing.
remember
It's
playing
just
it on the Wii.
Just
the Xbox
vanilla Resident Evil.
Just
And
another
everyone
Only a
knows,
game,
but
but-
everyone knows Resident Evil 5 is the best one.
Oh yes, we had some fun times with that one.
Yeah, I'd say 5
Six,
is
not so
probably the
much.
best.
I loved 6.
So yeah, you got Resident Evil Astral Chain, which I'm
I
quite
thought that looked
excited
well
about.
interesting.
Yeah, it does look interesting. Big one, Luigi's Mansion 3.
Yeah, I did love the first one. The second one was like, don't know, maybe the fact that it was, I don't know how many years it was between them, but a bit older. It's fun, but it wasn't as interesting as the first one. I think it was split up into like smaller levels as well, like multiple mansions, and don't know, just didn't have the same one. Luigi's Mansion 1 actually had some little creepy moments in it. Felt a bit more like Resident Evil in terms of like the way you go around, you get keys, you know, the doors and whatever else.
Shooting guns.
Only he had a handgun. Or a rocket
I'm
launcher.
kind of done with Luigi sucking himself off in the mansion with a Hoover. Like, it's just...
Wow, 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 wow.
Wow, wow, we were.
I'd be interesting. We'll have to see.
This one I'm kind of... Witcher 3 on Switch.
You love that game. You love
I
The
love The
Witcher 3.
Witcher.
He loves
We
We
were
it.
had
talking
this
about
argument
this
all the
on
way
the way
down
out.
He's like, it doesn't look good.
But it's not going to be in 1080p.
The same game.
But then he turned out he
whole
hadn't
point-
even seen the trailer.
The whole point in The Witcher is just...
Watch it. Have you watched the
Have
trailer?
you watched the
I've watched
trailer?
it.
No,
I've
you
watched-
said you hadn't.
I watched it.
You said you
I
hadn't
watched
seen
it
the
last night.
resolution.
No, I've seen the resolution. I'm just worried about the way it's going to play. Like, gameplay. And
What about? But it's the same game, isn't it?
It's the
Yeah.
same game,
Oh,
but
yeah.
the Switch isn't as powerful as the console.
you're
That's the
still worried
problem.
about
How's
lag
it
or-
going to run? Because obviously they're showing you gameplay, but they're only going to show you the best gameplay they can present.
Conspiracy
and look
theory.
at Ark. How bad Ark was.
Yeah,
on
but
the
Ark
Switch.
plays bad on console.
Exactly.
Witcher doesn't.
The Witcher plays great on console, but The Witcher is such a powerful game.
Yeah, but
gonna
it's
need
coming
a
from
powerful
like
system.
it's coming from a
It's
much
not going to run
bigger,
well. It's not going to
better-
sell well. I
Please
guarantee
stop
it's not gonna
arguing.
sell
I
well.
can't take this
The Witcher-
anymore.
It's not going to sell
You're
well.
making
I
me
guarantee.
upset.
As you heard it here, Luke guarantees. You got a Luke Rowe guarantee. It
Seal
won't
of
sell
approval.
well. It won't run well.
Yeah.
The Witcher 3 is an awful game.
If you want to play it, buy it for 15 quid. Game of the Year edition. Buy it on Xbox, buy it on PlayStation, play it on there.
There we go.
Or buy it on the Switch and be disappointed. Fire Emblem, couldn't care less about.
I know that's another one of those Wii games.
Trials of Mana, couldn't really care less about. It's another Wii
Another
game.
one of those Wii games.
Final Fantasy VII.
Another one of those Wii games. No, I'm joking. I mean, it is still an anime style game,
Yeah,
but it's a
Wii
classic.
game.
But it's a classic. isn't it?
Moving off from the Switch now, obviously, Final Fantasy VII. I'm very excited about. I love Final Fantasy VII, and
Many
it
people
looks
do, yeah.
pretty good. Episodic, I'm not too excited about. I'm kind of
Yeah.
resent paying for more, if you know what I mean.
I'm not a fan of that model either. I'm sure the companies are. I'm sure they're like rubbing their fucking fingers together. But
I mean, it worked with Telltale.
Yeah.
But obviously they've closed down now, so it didn't work that well.
So you get when you make point and click adventures.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, episodic stuff kind of works when it's
Yeah.
a story-driven game, but Final Fantasy's...
It's a remake as well. People already know how the plot pans out.
Yeah, I know how it goes. Like, I've seen it all.
I don't, you don't, but...
It looks good. It looks good.
Yeah.
The combat looks good. It looks more
Graphics are
RPG
great,
than
so.
Final Fantasy 15 in a way, so you could kind of slow down the combat and decide what you want to do.
Yeah.
Graphics look amazing, obviously. They only really showed the first kind of Midgar level, which is going to be the first episode, and a little bit of a fight with the red beastie in it. I can't remember his name now, but the big red robot. Yeah, so looks good. I'm excited. I'm going to be paying for it, even though I kind of resent paying monthly for it.
There you go. Konami. Is it
It's
Konami?
like
Fantasy.
Go from
Fantasy knows.
microtransactions to
Square
major
Enix.
transactions.
Square Enix. Of
Yeah,
course,
Square Enix, which
Square Enix, it's not Konami. Konami,
begin
yeah.
with.
Horrible.
Lego Star Wars, new Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker
I enjoyed
saga.
them when I was younger.
Every single Lego game, every single
I
Lego
mean, that's
film.
That's a lot of content in
it's
one
a
game.
lot of content,
for sure.
but I'm kind of done with Lego as well.
Yeah.
It's not done with Star Wars.
Yeah, I know. It's just,
Yeah, it's getting a bit boring, isn't it?
I've
That's
played
the problem.
all the Lego games, and it's just they're all the same.
They always kind of like in general with Star Wars. Again, off topic. Oh, I guess it's not really because talking about the games and the you got Fallen Order coming out. It's like they always try to make a big deal out of like, oh, here's a thing from the movie, or here's the Millennium Falcon again. It's like, yeah, we know.
You've been spoon feeding us a Millennium Falcon for the past 5 years now.
Yeah, that's their like nostalgia ticket. It's always like preying on that kind of thing, and it's worn off for me.
Gear Pop, little mobile pop game from Gears.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Looks alright.
Yeah.
Looks
So
fun.
I feel like that's going to be full of microtransactions.
Probably, yeah. It's
Oh,
gonna
is
be
it?
with a
Oh,
pay to win
and actually,
game.
when we're talking about gear, let's talk about Gears of War 5.
Let's
now,
talk about that.
I have. We used to have a lot of fun with Gears of War. Jordan and I played through the first 3, didn't we? And it was a good game. We
Just
did
a co-op mode.
15, 16 when we played through them, 17.
We bought them. We did them all in one night, didn't we?
Yeah.
Oh,
Did
yeah,
you
that
do that?
was the original conception for a YouTube channel. Was the one night challenge?
Do
I
a
remember.
whole game or series in a night.
Before the sun comes up. The fun.
With Gears of War, we had a lot of fun back in the day. And I wouldn't actually mind trying it again, but as co-op, I don't think I'd play it by myself again. It was good. They were good times. They were good times. But I see on your list
Moving
there.
swiftly on.
So yeah,
Watch
moving on.
Dogs.
We got Watch Dogs, new Watch Dogs Legion set in London before Brexit, apparently.
It's after Brexit. This one. This is after
Is it
the
after?
big
Is it?
B.
Oh god.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. After Brexit.
After
So-
the
Stop using
fallout.
our
Maybe
culture.
that's-
Yeah, they're
that's why
appropriating
the,
English culture here.
But yeah, so you're going to be another whoever you choose, really, isn't it? Like the,
Yeah,
it could
literally.
be a
So
It's
obviously,
grandma,
interesting
it could be-
mechanic. You can play as any NPC in the game.
Yeah.
I wonder if once you pick like an NPC, it will despawn that NPC from the.
The-
So you don't
yeah,
walk
the-
into yourself down the street every fight.
yeah. But that's what makes it interesting. Is they're going to be like everyone's a unique character model, or they're going to be like the same? Because surely they haven't made like 10,000 plus whatever character models.
Their big point is you could be a granny.
You
on
can
it,
literally be anyone.
and,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's just, I don't know.
I want to be
What's,
me.
what's the difference between that and just making your own character? Really, like character creation
Yeah,
thing.
I suppose you got to make NPCs for your game, and then just to let the player pick one of them is probably efficient and
you're
cheap.
permanently dead, aren't you? When you die with a character,
Yeah,
they're permanently
you
dead.
die.
Oh,
You
okay.
can't bring them back. Yeah, once you die, you just move on to the next one. So
I
they
didn't
showed-
watch it. Can you tell?
Yeah, well, yeah. But they showed us some gameplay. It actually looks pretty cool.
I mean, I like the second one personally. Watch Dogs 2 wasn't that
It's
bad.
supposed to be really good.
Yeah,
The first one was a bit of a letdown, obviously. I played through a bit of the first one. But
The
I
first
didn't
one
get to
did
the
have that
end.
really awesome game mode though, where you could link it to an iPad, and one of you's driving through the
Oh, and
streets,
the other one's trying
and the
to
other
hack.
one's
Yeah.
with the iPad controlling all the
Yeah,
police forces.
yeah,
We used
yeah.
to play that. That was awesome.
But you know, we've been burnt by Watch Dogs before. E3 in particular, the very first Watch Dogs.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. They just like
Presentation.
flat out lied. It's like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, it's playing on the Xbox.
I remember
One.
watching that and thinking that looks like next gen gaming.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
And then it came out
now
with
look
like
where we
a
are.
turd on a screen just running about hacking.
It didn't
things.
look anywhere near as good, but this one did look nice. I mean, it's weird hearing English accents, especially the sort of Cockney accent they put on the main character in there.
Yeah,
It's like, well, I'm gonna go down the shop, and I just found it a bit strange. Like, I don't know if that's just my own weird
Them all
thing.
speaking English.
they've all just got like English accents, but it almost feels like caricatures of English accents. If you know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
like
what Syndicate was like. Assassin's Creed Syndicate. It was like,
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
love
Oh,
flight.
God,
I'm gonna go
have you
down
seen-
here and beat the crap
Yeah,
out of this
yeah,
you
guy.
heard
yeah.
Tracer from Overwatch.
Oh yeah,
She's actually voiced by a British person.
Yeah.
But it sounds like an American
Stereotype.
doing
Yeah.
an impression.
a really racist British accent.
See, this is what we don't like. We don't like racism here on Mixer.
But yeah, I mean, you put together a team in this one. I guess through NPCs of your choosing. You could pick grannies. You could pick anyone really, but I'll be picking grannies most likely if I do play it. Because
everyone's
that's
still
what they
got-
advertised.
Yeah, and everyone's still got their own sort of stats and their kind of
Yeah,
interests. You know, like in Watch Dogs,
okay.
it still lists kind of their past. Like the granny's an ex-assassin, for example. This particular
Yeah,
granny.
yeah.
There might be multiple grannies in the game. There might be a granny
That's
who's
cool.
not an ex-assassin. She just might be,
Well, with
you know,
that many
coordinating.
NPCs, you could
have
coordinating
Babs.
stuff or something. Yeah, Babs. Yeah,
I want to
Barbara.
play as a child personally.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I doubt they'd put that into Watch Dogs.
Crawling into little spaces to get into.
Yeah, you
little
know, they're more
places.
versatile. They're so yeah, that's Watch Dogs. We got new Ghost Recon. Anyone really excited about that? No.
I'm scared.
I mean, wetlands. Sorry, wetlands,
It wasn't a-
wastelands, whatever. The
Oh no! See, we care that much that
Yeah.
we don't even know what they're called.
wastelands.
that's not even. I mean, that's not even what's on here. So that's
No,
just
no.
come from your head somewhere.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh,
Ghost Recon.
Yeah.
What was it?
No.
Wetlands.
this
Wastelands.
is the first time.
Please
Wait,
comment. Please comment below if it was wetlands or wasteland.
I don't know. The latest Ghost Recon, I really didn't like.
Tom Clancy's
Yeah.
game.
So yeah, we've got Ghost Recon Breakpoint. No one's really interested in that. Gods and Monsters from the creators of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. They have gods
Oh.
and monsters.
Isn't that the rip-off of Breath of the Wild?
I would
Oh,
guess
yeah,
so. It looks
yeah.
very
Was that
similar,
the one?
Yes,
so obviously,
yes, you are
there's
correct.
only a trailer at the moment, but it looks
Yeah.
very colourful, very Breath of the Wild-esque. I'm
Open
guessing
world.
it's about Greek mythology.
Yeah, yeah.
They've got a bit more mythology-wise, and it's about gods and monsters. I don't really know much else.
They
What
didn't
it says
show
on the
much.
tin.
Yeah, they didn't show much.
Yeah, they showed some hero slicing up some weird monster-looking thing, but meh, looks alright, I suppose. This is one I'm quite excited about. Is Roller Champions.
Yeah, this looks.
Oh, yeah.
dope.
This looks like fun. So they're saying it's like a Rocket League.
It looked like it, didn't it?
Yeah,
Remember
it
the
looks
film,
very similar.
Rollerball?
Rollerball.
Yeah.
Oh god, that was a guy from American Pie, wasn't it? The big. I don't know.
I've never seen it.
I've seen it. It's fun. Fun little
Making
movie.
claims he can't back up. If you've seen the movie Rollerball, remember to
Tell him
comment.
it's-
There's
Tell it-
two. There's the original and there's the newest one.
Which American Pie? Which
This-
character from American Pie?
the sporter guy that plays the
Oh, that
cross.
plays
Oh, I know. Yeah,
I don't know his name.
yeah.
I know he's in it, but I don't know his name.
the one nobody cares about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
exactly.
one is a bit like that, and he's like, "Hey, no, I'm actually really sensitive."
Loses his
Actually,
virginity on
yeah.
the dock at the end of the first.
He does.
one.
He does. Very
he does.
romantic.
Like a peasant.
So yeah, that looks
Sexy stuff.
yeah, Roller Champions looks fun. Looks like a
Yeah,
a
I'm
fun
down
little
for
game.
that.
It's the sort of thing I can imagine you jumping in and
Yeah,
having a
'cause
go.
You have no life. Battletoads.
I thought that looked really cheap, man. When I saw the
Battletoads.
graphics come up, and again, I haven't seen it since the live presentation. I thought the graphics looked a bit cheap for Rare. I know it's like hand drawn, it's a bit of a style, but
yeah.
it just looked a bit like a Flash game from
Yeah.
a long time
Oh,
ago.
it does look like a flash
Yeah.
game.
I feel like with nostalgia like that, it's kind of it should remain nostalgia, and Battletoads should kind of remain
Yeah.
that unbeatable game that people go back to.
Rare, I don't know what they're doing, to be honest with you. I know there's obviously Sea of Thieves, but I mean,
Yeah.
it seems like a big company that's not doing very much.
I don't think Rare knows what they're
They
doing.
just license
No.
out Banjo and they're living off that money for the
Yeah.
rest of the year.
Yeah, Nintendo paid him enough to use him now. Sakurai's there with his big bag of cash, big bag of yen. If you want it, Rare, you can have it. And again, like Nintendo, as always, have done a better job with Banjo and redesigning him than Rare did themselves with Nuts and Bolts. So.
Yeah.
Embarrassing.
I played that for the first time the other day.
Oh, it's
one of
unplayable.
the worst pieces of crap I've ever played in my
Banjo
life.
Kazooie Nuts and Bolts is pretty
played it.
nigh unplayable.
It's terrible. Like I've got it free, and I kind of don't want it.
Don't know what they were thinking.
Psychonauts 2.
Do you know? I haven't played the first one. I know it's supposed to be amazing.
Looks super interesting.
Yeah.
It's a fun little game.
You go into people's minds and,
Oh,
and
okay.
see a bit of their sort of psyche.
You
and what
have
makes
to go
them.
deeper.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's probing them.
Bit of platforming.
Getting right in there.
Can't go wrong with a bit of platforming, really.
So, but I mean, the trailer, as far as I'm concerned, as someone who doesn't know what it's about, made no sense
Yeah.
at all. Tim Schafer, if you're watching,
It's just like an acid trip, isn't it?
yeah, it made no sense.
Shenmue 3.
Shenmue 3.
Moving
so,
quickly on.
Shenmue 3 is obviously in a bit of hot water at the moment because it's obviously started on
yeah.
Kickstarter. They raised so much money, and now it's going to Epic Store exclusive, which a lot of people are unhappy about.
Yeah, so that is it. I mean, this has been a problem with crowdfunding in general. It's happened a few times where people have crowdfunded games out of their own pocket, and then suddenly some publisher comes on board and gives them a chunk of money as well.
Yeah.
And then suddenly makes decisions about where they put the game or how it's released or whatever else.
So I don't really know if the backers are going to be able to get a copy. I'm guessing they probably will get a subscription to the Epic Store exclusive.
They can't do it on Steam because people's problem is they want it on Steam, so it's in their library with all their other games, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean,
you're never going to own it, really. That's the problem.
Yeah,
it's going to be something that they own that you can rent every time you turn on the console. But I don't know. I played Shenmue 1 and 2 because it just came out on Game Pass. It's just a big quick time event. I find it's not very interesting for me. I've never really been a big fan
apparently
of it.
it's not held up well. I know Tristan, a friend of ours, just played it. He loves it. Tristan loves it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But
Seems like a Tristan game.
Yeah, it does. In fairness, it seems like one of those would play. But not play the originals, but
it's not worth it. They're outdated now, and they were good, I guess, for their time. But like I said, it's just one big quick time event, and it's not very interesting. There's a bit of fighting. You can play some arcade.
It never. I always wondered what the fuss
appeal
was with Shenmue.
So one of the big ones, Flight Simulator. Anyone interested in that?
I can see the game you've actually got. Yes, actually, in fairness though, when the Flight Simulator game started up, I was like, oh, this looks interesting. The graphics look pretty photorealistic. And then you find out that it's Flight Simulator and you laugh, for God's sake, I've been bamboozled yet again.
Yeah, I've not really been a big fan of any simulation games. I did play Farming Simulator once and I was bored throughout.
So I need this question answered because I couldn't find an answer online. If you're watching, people play Farming Simulator competitively.
How do you play that competitive?
That's why. And what?
Is
How?
it like farm against farm?
I don't know.
That's really weird.
How do you do that then?
Well, they get on the same console and just beat the crap out of each
Person who harvest the most corn?
I honestly
Or
have
Super
no
Smash
idea,
Bros.
but it's being played competitively, and if you know how, I need to know.
Well,
I'm
let us
guessing
know,
that's
yeah,
farm
in the
against
comments.
farm. Who's got the best crops?
Yeah, but I thought you
year
spent
out,
like
but-
weeks cultivating of like.
Do you have like a
why don't-
judge who comes right? You know, there's vegetable competitions who like rates your, he weighs your tomatoes.
It's
like
all
that,
about
and cuts
RNG
them.
manipulation for the biggest,
Yeah,
roundest pump.
So
he's
there's
got
like-
VR. He's got the hat, the gloves on. He's there like
Oh,
feeding
wow.
the fruit. What's a big melon you got there?
My point with those
Right.
games is like you get Bus Simulator
Yeah.
and you spend 30 hours on Bus Simulator. Why don't you just go and drive a bus in real life?
Go murder someone.
You get paid for it. Like
Who is this man?
the whole
I
point
wanna
of a
drive a
simulator
bus.
is you're meant to simulate the experience.
Yeah, no.
Like,
Why
just
do you
go
become a
and
bus
do it.
driver?
Some
Just go and
people
sit on
can't
a bus.
drive.
Just go and
Lee.
pay £2.50 and sit on a bus for 20 minutes.
Yeah, but
That's
then
the
you
same
don't
thing.
get you don't get the thrill of pulling over and.
Do you get like the
stopping.
smelly tramp come on in Bus Simulator? And,
Yeah, like occasionally someone should get
Drunk.
on and try and rob you.
yeah. So yeah, there's a Flight Simulator.
And Train Simulator, funny enough. Have you seen how much the DLC costs for that? If you add it all up, it's
Isn't it
thousands and
stupid amounts?
thousands
Oh,
of
really?
pounds. Of different trains, everything's just like picked apart and repackaged.
It sounds like one of those games where you just get this little bit of content and
Yeah.
then everything else is just.
Because they know those train boys will buy it. They know they know the
Train
hardcore
boys, yeah.
train boys. They'll
know.
dig deep. They got
Choo
deep
choo,
pockets.
motherfucker.
Yeah, digging into his pockets.
So yeah, Flight Simulator. If anyone's interested in that, I could not care less.
I see the
buying that
appeal of
game.
simulation games.
Yeah, but then there's
Like Farming Simulator is a juggernaut.
yeah, but why
You
don't you just
can't
go and
take.
do a farming and get paid for it?
It's a lot of money to start up a farm. You got to buy a big plot
You
of
can't
land.
buy land.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
So Doom Eternal. I love the look of Doom Eternal personally. It looks
it's a
a
big
lot
one.
more like jumping about and a lot more traversal. And have you ever played Doom, the latest one?
Only the originals, the
So it's-
OG.
There's a lot of
A little
guns.
bit different nowadays
A lot of blood.
than Doom 1.
So yeah, it looks good. It's going to be another Doom. It's going to be good.
What are you
People
looking forward
gonna
to
buy
about it mainly?
New guns, obviously. I like the way that there's actual cutscenes. So there's an
Yeah.
actual, like in the last one, it was kind of a story and you kind of followed it. But in this one, you can actually see the Doom guy, which is weird. You see him through the visor and
Do you know
stuff
what would be?
like that.
Do you know what I think would really make these games top notch? It's just a really high res version of the health bar from the original with the face at the bottom that gets bloodier and bloodier.
Oh, with the Doom guy.
Yeah.
Getting angry when he gets
Yeah.
hit and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, it could work.
I would love that if they put that back in.
There
I
we
mean,
go.
this one just
that
looks...
would get a sale. That would make sure Jordan. That would confirm a purchase from this man here
There you go,
if they put a
Bethesda.
health bar in. With
One
angry
person.
face.
You'll get a copy
7
bought
billion
from
will
one
buy
person, yeah.
I might buy it twice.
There we go. There we go.
But yeah, this one looks like a lot of fun. A lot more frantic, a lot more jumping about, a lot more guns. a lot
And
more ammo.
don't you open the gates of hell in this one? It's on
Apparently,
Earth,
I would hope so. That's usually how Doom follows. Deathloop. You seen
Same,
any of
don't remember.
Deathloop?
I saw the trailer.
So it's basically the guys that made what's it called? I can't remember
That
the game now.
That game.
Waving
I've
hand
heard of.
gesture.
There's 2 of them.
What do you do in the game?
Dishonored. It's the
Oh,
guys who made
yeah.
Dishonored.
Yeah.
So it's only a trailer. It looks like you play as an assassin. It's a death loop, so every time you die, you start off new. No one really knows what it's going to be. It could be a battle royale game. It could be some sort of like first-person arcade shooter. It could be multiplayer. Don't really know. But the guys that made Dishonored, you can't really go wrong with them. They're pretty good. Halo Infinite.
Yeah.
Anyone really excited about another Halo game?
I played through Halo 3. It's the only Halo game I've played.
Yeah. And
I played it again co-op, fun enough, and that was really good fun. Especially that last mission where you're in the little.
They always end with a cool
little
driving
car.
mission.
Yeah. That was good fun, but not really. I've never been a massive Halo fan.
I mean, it looks a bit more RPG-ish, this one, because you start off as Master Chief, obviously, as in every Halo game. You get rebooted, and then you do your Master Chief thing, basically. And it's going to be split screen.
All the classic elements of an RPG. Start off as Master Chief and get rebooted.
But yeah, apparently it's going to be like a little skill tree involved, and they've updated. I don't know. It's another Halo game on board of Halo and something a bit.
So
different.
I mean, with Microsoft, I know it's like Nintendo always put up Mario and whatever else, but with the Microsoft ones, it's like they do literally seem the same game every single time they come out. So
people are excited about split screen, which they took off the last one. Which
yeah,
made
it's
no
always good to have
sense
that back.
Yeah, and obviously Halo's more of a multiplayer experience than anything else. So yeah, could work. Borderlands 3. This one has got me very excited because I love the Borderlands games. I know you two don't.
I've never played one.
So
So
we're going to play. The
You can
Handsome
probably
Jack
tell
collection.
by this point that one of us plays more games than the other two. Luke, you've played more in the past.
So the way I play games is I play games to completion and then they're gone.
So basically,
Yeah,
Luke
yeah.
comes home with a game, and I'm like, oh, that game is good. I'll play that. And then in a week, he's like, yeah, let's trade it in. It's gone.
Because I completed it, it's done.
gone.
It's done. And actually,
I don't go
I
for
don't pick up games a lot.
100%,
I don't
yeah.
pick up the game second time a lot of the time. So
I haven't got enough time to play a game twice. That's the thing. So I play it once and then. But yeah, Borderlands 3 I'm well excited about. I love the Borderlands games. Handsome Jack Collection is one of my favourite games, which you haven't played, which I've now got, so we can play together if you want.
I've got it already.
Aw.
It was free on
I don't care. I've got it.
yeah, tonight. I was going to get back into Minecraft, actually.
Yeah,
I got a
so-
Oh, 4K edition, where it is, 4K
We'll talk
mode.
about Minecraft in a minute. Borderlands 3 I'm well excited about. There's a lot more guns. There's guns on legs. Claptrap's back. There's 4 new characters. It looks like more of a story-driven experience in this one as well. Bazillions of guns. You can't really go wrong with Borderlands. It's going to be the same game, done better.
Yeah, I did try and play the first one at one point. I think someone told me it was a bit like Fallout, and then I found out it was nothing like Fallout.
Nothing like Fallout, no.
That's good.
So,
But yeah,
Yeah.
it's going to be a good game. It's going to do well. It's Borderlands, pretty much.
what do you think about Super Mario Maker 2? You gonna get it on your
Not
Switch?
played the first one, to be honest.
Oh, obviously you don't have a. Well, Logan had a Wii U, didn't he?
Yeah,
But you
he had it.
They're
I
good.
never-
They're good. The other
never
thing
played
is,
it.
recently, because I was going to suggest it to you a while back, then I heard that the original plan was that you wouldn't be able to share levels with your friends, only random people online,
That's
which
a
seemed like the
weird
stupidest
concept.
decision
Yeah,
of
right.
all.
Yeah.
But they've changed that now. So it's the sort of thing that, you know, if I get the game and you guys are, you can make levels for each other and just fucking troll people essentially and make impossible levels. You've got loads of new stuff in there. So in the old game, you could only have, in Super Mario Maker 1, you could only have like flat surfaces and stuff, but now you can put in slopes,
Oh.
so you can sit
you
down and
not have
slide
slopes
down.
in-
And no,
Oh,
no, for
that's
some
weird.
reason they
No.
didn't include them.
We thought that would be basic.
Yeah,
but
no, it is.
I
But
don't know.
that'll be good. That'll be a good fun.
Unless I'm punching Mario in the face, I'm not really interested. Like Smash Bros has got me.
Yeah. Smash
Yeah.
Bros. I still want to get back into that, but maybe when Banjo comes out, when he's in there.
Yeah, I'll actually buy the DLC then. So yeah, you've got that. You also have Blair Witch Project coming out.
Oh, do you know what? I thought that looked quite interesting.
It does look fairly
Yeah.
interesting. If it's anything,
Do you know what? I've never seen the movies.
have you
And
not?
they've never been appealed to me at all because I just thought
first
they're a bit like
one's-
hyped
First
up.
one's like an hour and a
Crap.
half of we're in the woods, and then all of a sudden nothing.
Yeah, it's nothing
It's
actually
just-
happens. It's that witch at
nothing
the end,
happens.
like in the corner going.
No, you don't even see a witch.
She's
Oh no, it's just
stood there.
it's just one of them, isn't it?
one
In
of
the corner.
It's
Yeah,
the bloke
yeah.
stood there, and that's it. And you think, oh, he's attacking him. So yeah, Blair Witch could be good, could be bad. You never know.
It looked quite creepy. I thought it might be at one point. I was thinking, is this like another Outlast game or something? It looked similar, and then I wasn't expecting it to be a Blair Witch game. Of all the things, I wasn't expecting.
All the franchises to bring back currently, it's like
as a game, especially it's a weird one.
But could be good. If it's like, I quite enjoyed the Friday the 13th game that they released a while back, which was a really good concept and did really well. If it's anything a bit like that, it could be good.
It looked like it was like a story-driven thing again, like a bit like Outlast, first person. If they have the camera in there as like a gimmick, a bit like it, or as a gameplay mechanic, just like Outlast, we might be in for a spooky, fun time.
I mean, if it's anything like the film, it's going to be hours of boredom.
Just like stumbling around in the woods, being scared of like shadows and stuff.
I remember quite enjoying the second one, but the second one's not a found footage bonanza.
I mean, it looks a bit more supernatural than the films ever did, to be honest. It looks a bit more fun. Looks a bit more like horrifying.
There were some like more creatures in there. There was like one of the creatures it looked like it was made of wood or something, you know, like a...
So big one here. We've got a George R. Martin's latest venture, and that's Elden Ring.
With your boy. From Software, the guys who made Dark Souls, and also George R. Martin made some show on... Yeah, some book HBO, about dragons and stuff,
Something about dragons and some tits. But Elden Ring. Not much was shown. Little trailer. Looks a bit weird.
Looks Dark Souls, let's just face it. It's essentially that. Which if it is, again... You know us. If it's Dark Souls, we'll enjoy it.
We're going to be playing it.
Yeah.
So it's a bit more RPG-esque like Dark Souls as opposed to Sekiro, which just came out, which is incredible. I'm excited. Obviously.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoy those games for sure. Yeah. And every time I try one that's not from Soft, I mean, we tried Surge. We tried...
Surge 2's coming out, though.
I don't know. We didn't enjoy it. Because remember, we streamed that. And it was just... They kind of missed the point. A bit like Lords of the Fallen as well. They missed the point.
Yeah. The second one's coming out soon, Lords of the Fallen.
Really? And the second one?
Switch enjoyed as well.
No, I didn't. I mean, I the first bit was alright. And then I got to the first boss. Sorry, like the second or third boss. And he had like this giant shield. And you can't hurt him. And you're missing the point here.
It wasn't
why it's fun.
It was difficult not because it was clever. It's difficult because they just had unlimited block and so,
yeah.
Unless it's Dark Souls, it's not Dark Souls. That's the thing.
What do you think of Neo? Did you ever play that one?
Neo's alright. It's not too bad. The second one's obviously coming out at some point.
Yeah, because I'll be honest with you. I'll come clean. I can't get past the boss on the ship.
Oh, really?
Sorry, Neo, the first one.
Oh, that is a hard boss, but there is a secret method of doing it.
Tell me, I need to know.
I can't remember. Look it up online.
I bought the game and I can't get past it. So
there's certain items you need or something. But I quite enjoyed Neo, to be honest.
Fair enough.
But then Sekiro came out and it's...
I'd rather play Sekiro,
to be honest. So you've got that. We also have Age of Empire, which is Age of Empire.
I enjoy Age of Empire.
Yeah, I used to like it as a kid.
Could be good.
Building my own campaigns and stuff was quite fun back in the day.
Yeah, Cyberpunk, obviously one of the big games. Didn't see much in terms of gameplay.
You've been looking forward to Cyberpunk for a long time. I remember there's videos of you talking about it for the last 2 years.
So I love The Witcher.
Cut back to I'm not going to find it. Let's face it. I make this.
You in the comments.
yeah. You do the dirty work for us. You go back through the Pixel Juice archives and find that clip of Luke mentioning Cyberpunk.
And I do quite a lot, I think. So CD Projekt Red made Witcher 3, which is one of my favourite games.
Yeah.
Not too excited about coming on the Switch, but we talked about that. Keanu Reeves is in it, which can't really go wrong.
True.
Hopefully he's got some sort of dog that he gets revenge for them killing him. But who knows?
Keanu Wick.
We didn't really see much in terms of gameplay. It was just a cinematic trailer.
A couple little snippets in there of gameplay.
But it's going to be a good game. Everyone knows it's going to be a good game. I know it's going to be a good game. You know it's going to be a good game, and you know it's going. And most importantly,
cut to release next year.
It's going to be a good game.
3 out of 10. Disappointing beyond belief. Says Luke Rowe.
So my review is going to be But I'm excited, definitely excited. And if it's anything like The Witcher in terms of mission structure, story, cinematics, beard growth, sex, it's going to be a good game.
Oh, there might be a few hot moments in this one. A few robotic arms coming out.
Are you a robosexual?
Fans of The Witcher obviously know that in The Witcher, Ciri goes to the cyberpunk world in one of the scenes. I'm hoping you'll see her in the game maybe as a little pop. So there's a mission in The Witcher where you go through portals. And Ciri, who's one of the girls, and Geralt, they go through portals to different worlds, different dimensions, and one of them is explained as the cyberpunk world.
She's like,
I've been to a futuristic world where there's machines, there's people walking around in a city like that. and it's referencing Cyberpunk. So, you might see.
It's weird how she would have a word for machine coming from that age. But
we're not
interesting.
We're not being completely accurate. There's don't take our word for it. But I mean, it is along those lines. I can confirm that exists.
So the game I was looking for earlier, Outer Worlds.
Oh yeah,
Bethesda game. Looks interesting. Looks like Fallout basically. It looks like a bit more fun Fallout, Rage Fallout-esque sort of game. I'm excited for it. Not much has really been released in terms of new details. You'll be able to craft guns. You'll be able to.
I think Bethesda. There's a funny thing to cover though with Bethesda. Fallout 76. We haven't talked about that obviously because we've been away for a bit. Your boy Vault Boy at the back there. He's got a lot to explain. He done goofed. He fucked up badly.
Yeah,
Tom Howard and the gang.
I'm so sorry.
There's an official. Here comes an official apology. It's like a special guest. Official apology.
Please pay for my game. Play the Battle Royale mode. The derivative Battle Royale. Please.
Of course. They expected applause because so we've got some great stuff coming up. We've got NPCs. Why didn't you put them in the first place? We've got an actual reason to play the game, a storyline. Why didn't you put that in the first place?
It's like the core concepts of the game they add in 10 months after they released the actual game.
Did you see that interview with Tom Howard where he pretty much admits we knew his shit, but hey ho.
I've never liked Bethesda really.
I love
Skyrim is the only game I've played from start to finish, and I did enjoy it, but
I played Fallout 76 for maybe 3 hours.
Did you bought it?
I bought it. I never played it. It was £10 when I bought it because it's a terrible game. I played it for maybe 2 hours, met one person in the game and decided to turn it off and get rid of the game.
Did you have any bugs or anything? Anything crash?
It was just one big bug.
Yeah,
it was terrible.
Probably,
it crashed when I tried to move to begin with. It crashed when I tried to talk to another player. I found on Xbox no other players would talk to you for some reason.
That's just your account.
They know. They see the username.
Luke Nukem.
Bad. Don't dox my account, people.
I didn't say the numbers at the end.
Did you buy the Christmas emotes that came out for £20?
I didn't buy any of it.
It's like 4 in fairness, it wasn't 4, it was 5 PNG files.
Did you get your canvas bag?
The game was so bad they gave it away free with any purchase of any other game in Germany.
No, they did.
For ages. It was,
it's like if you bought a controller or a game or whatever, you got a free copy of Fallout. So they couldn't give it away. I wanted it.
Yeah, so now they're bringing in NPCs.
And Battle Royale!
Fucking Battle Royale.
Who really cares?
I think so. I mean, we've probably argued Fallout a long time. I've never been the biggest fan.
No. But Luke introduced me to Fallout with Fallout 3, and it was a magical moment in our lives.
That was a nice summer.
It was a good summer.
Fallout was brilliant. Yeah. So yeah, exciting.
But I think the shooting mechanics. I know, it's fine for a solo campaign, but the shooting mechanics are the worst in modern gaming.
Well, he's not wrong.
And then I've never been amazing.
But yeah, I get that the solo player campaign's not all built around shooting.
It's about the experience more than anything.
But playing that Versus, I thought no. Just no more opinions.
No more Battle Royale. Stop your Battle Royale. Bethesda, shut it down. Fire Tom Howard and tell him no more Battle Royale.
So another surprise release that no one ever saw coming was Baldur's Gate 3. I don't know if you've ever played the other Baldur's Gates games.
I played Baldur's Gate 1 and 2.
Here we go.
I used to play with Cameron Clark.
Oh, of course, yeah. Did you enjoy it?
Back in the day.
From what I remember.
Yeah.
And no one saw this coming because obviously Baldur's Gate's IP's not been
they haven't used it
at all. They haven't used it. No one knew the license was
There's a whole generation of gamers out there going, Baldur's Gate?
Yeah.
What the hell's that?
Now we get to feel superior.
Is it going to be in Minecraft, a bit like Thanos?
Because we're closer to death.
No, hang on, that's completely wrong. I mean, loads of references, none of them made sense. I meant Thanos was in Fortnite, not Minecraft. that'd be good though.
So we'll quickly roll through these. FIFA 20, another football game. Madden, another football. Yeah, it's football. Another American football game. It's all a load of
what have you done?
Crap, isn't it? I don't know. I find with new football games,
There's the same game each year, surely. I know there's new. I know they do put new players and update and everything else, but surely they could just do that with DLC nowadays. I know the graphics engines sometimes get better, but I mean, marginally.
I mean, not
every year.
Not so much that it's a different game. That's the problem.
We honestly don't know.
The other tidbit of news that you just mentioned, off camera, Scarlet.
She's a woman that's precious to me. No, new Xbox. Yeah. It's just,
You excited about the
I'm
next
always
Xbox
excited about a next gen
console?
console, but until I
they
see
told us
games
what it
come
was
out,
Yeah,
I'm-
yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah.
It's more powerful than the last. It's like, I could have guessed that.
Clearly, but
You always have those talking heads where they're like, "It's really exciting." Like they're paid employees of the company. It's really exciting. It just allows us for more experiences. I mean, if you compared all those videos of all the different consoles, like generations, where they don't actually announce it, they just talk a bit
it's
about
like-
it. They're all the same.
We won't even see what it looks like till next E3.
yeah, I mean,
bet.
they released a few specs. I mean, it seems
Yeah,
powerful, but I don't really know enough about
computers
to.
What are we, nerds?
I want to see some gameplay. Really, I want to see a game.
It wasn't
being
Halo.
released.
Maybe they'll do-
running on.
Yeah,
Scarlet.
but the Halo's kind of cinematic.
That's interesting actually. They said that. Yeah, they didn't show off anything. Then they showed off Halo Infinite,
Yeah,
and that didn't look anything different than you'd get on an
it looked
Xbox
like
One.
it was
Like,
smooth. But yeah.
I mean,
So-
it's going to be good. You know, it's going to be good. PS5's going to be good.
Yeah,
it's the next gen of consoles.
But even if they did show gameplay anyway, it'd probably be a con. But like Watch Dogs, they just show
Yeah.
you sort of like stuff that's not feasible.
It's the next Milo. Like,
Yeah, Milo,
Next
fucking
Xbox.
Milo.
yeah,
Oh,
that was
do
terrible.
you remember that little Milo?
That's Peter.
Peter Molyneux.
Peter
Molyneux,
Molyneux.
You
yeah.
could reach into the screen and touch Milo. You can give Milo things like
Oh yeah,
money.
because you could draw a picture and give it to him, couldn't you?
Talking
Fuck
about
off.
Peter Molyneux.
The
obviously-
Kinect still doesn't work like that.
Never had the Kinect. Never delivered. I mean, it's just another E3 lie alongside a bunch of others. Watch Dogs, Peter Molyneux. I mean, his career is a lie. Hopefully Scarlet. It'll be probably quite pricey, I imagine, when it comes out.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what games. Obviously, we don't know anything about it yet. I don't know. Maybe the older you get, the less excited I am about it. Really.
Yeah, because I see that and I'm like, that's at least 400 quid. I'm going to
Well,
There is
that's my
going to
shopping
be a
for the
disc
week.
drive though. That's the main point people are driving forward. Is there is going to be a disc drive?
Oh, there
Because
actually
obviously
is.
The new Xbox has got no disc drive.
Yeah.
But like,
I honestly buy all my games
Yeah,
digitally.
yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. No, what for the extra tenner? I mean, it's convenient. Don't get me wrong.
It's
I
delivery,
prefer-
£10 delivery.
actually buying games
That's what I
online
s-
is a lot cheaper
Amazon's
than buying
free
them in
delivery.
store.
Yeah, but like next day.
I honestly don't. I'm not having a go. I don't want to stir the pot.
I'm the problem with Xbox. I'm the person who keeps buying all these games. for 60
That's why they
quid.
keep putting up the price.
'Cause of me.
It used to be like 50, then it's 55, and then it's 60.
60. Now it's going to be for
Going up to
collector's
100,
editions.
yeah.
It's like £2,000 now,
Oh
isn't it?
yeah, God, that's mental. Were there any weird collector's editions announced at
I don't
E3?
think
You know,
there was any-
Cyberpunk had one that's like $200.
Cyberpunk
Yeah, but that was a
looks
lot in there.
There was
yeah.
a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff.
I've used Square Enix will probably release something for Final Fantasy.
Oh,
They
yeah.
always
Have
do.
either of you ever bought a collector's edition?
I bought.
Bioshock I did, but it was just because it was on sale. It was actually cheaper to buy the collector's
really?
edition, yeah, with the little Big Daddy. Because the Big Daddy, bless his soul, the Big Daddy's drill had fallen off. He's
Oh, no.
less of a man because of it. And so, yeah,
wrong
it's sort of
with
like
that, Charlie.
fallen off in the box. So,
I've done. Like, I bought the Assassin's Creed 1 DLC
Oh, yeah,
with
yeah.
Altair when it first came out, which was alright.
I've never bought one of it too.
but I got rid of it pretty quickly.
My brother got the
It's
Call
most
of Duty one, which came in a big care package, and you got
I
the
remember
drone.
that.
was
Yeah,
really
yeah.
cool.
If you've ever bought a special edition of anything, write in the comments what it is because it's actually quite
And was
interesting.
it worth it?
Mass Effect.
Yeah, was it
Andromeda.
worth it?
I bought the RC car.
Oh yeah,
It
of
came
course.
out for
Yeah.
that, and then it broke. like,
How
immediately.
much was that again?
120 quid.
Yeah, see, they're expensive, and there's some special editions that come without the game. Like
Yeah.
they don't include the
Yeah,
game.
what was the big one that came out recently without the game?
It was like last year. There was a
remember what
big
it was.
game. I can't remember exactly what it was. It's not very helpful for the video, but
No. But
Let
yeah,
us know down in the comments. It's an
it up.
interactive episode.
so,
a bit like Black Mirror Bandersnatch.
so Sony
Click
wasn't.
here if you want Luke and Jordan to start kissing.
We'll do that anyway.
Click, 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 click.
So Sony wasn't there this year, which
Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
disappointing in a way.
yeah.
I'd like Death Stranding looks alright. They've
Death
released a
Stranding.
bit more about that. The multiplayer's going to be weird, apparently.
Funny, Hideo Kojima was there on Twitter. Like, he's like, let's clear up some misconceptions. It's not a stealth game. It's a strand game. Okay, it's like, oh fuck, here we go.
So that makes
It's
sense.
like it's connected by strands, and then it's an action game at the same time. Then the strands connect the people, and you're like, I still have no idea.
Part of me
what
is
any
like,
this
maybe he has
about.
been too ambitious. I don't know,
Yeah,
I
in the
trust
concept.
Hideo Kojima.
I
He's just
do,
got
I
a bit
think-
mad, to be honest.
It's like, I get
It's
a bit...
like anything that comes to his head, he's just putting it on
Yeah.
paper.
I still don't know what
Check it
happened to
out.
Metal Gear Solid. the story is so convoluted and so complicated.
And you're a big
rumours
fan
that
as
Metal
well.
Gear 6 may be in the pipeline at the moment.
Without
Yeah,
him.
but
Konami
without
may be
Hideo
developing.
Kojima.
Yeah, Konami may be.
And they did a
developing
great job
well.
Oh,
with
they'd be
Survive.
silly not to. Like,
Yeah.
if you've got the...
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's going to ruin the whole series. That's the problem.
They will blemish it.
Kojima's
There's,
not
there's no
there.
doubt about that. I mean, obviously they've already done that with Survive, and their pinball machines and pachinko machines. and
pachinko
stuff. So,
Yeah, the only HD version of Metal Gear Solid 3 is in a pachinko machine.
yeah, locked
Oh,
away.
really?
It's like they redid all the cutscenes
Yeah.
in full HD.
God.
Yeah,
That's like one of my favourite games.
I love
and
that.
it's like...
3.
let's go to Japan and play it. You pay more. It's like somebody shouting. You pay more. Yeah.
Get out your wallet, Snake!
Yeah. Oh my god, the only way to save him is by putting in quarters. Put in more. Keep going.
Ooh, that's right.
Yeah, I like it when you put the coin in the slot.
Slowly. Daddy, this pachinko machines make me uncomfortable.
Yeah, Death Stranding. Hopefully, there's less coins being put in and more fun times to be had. It looks good. Like the graphics are going to look good. The concept seems interesting. Whatever the concept is, things in the sky and monsters.
And it's like when you die, is that the multiplayer?
I think so.
So what
I'm
I think
not quite
happens is when
sure.
you die, obviously you're in that like almost steampunk.
Oh, hang on. Oh, the misses.
Probably phone's away now.
Hang on. Sorry, Joel. Before you were rudely
Where was I?
before you were rudely
So
interrupted by Luke
when
Rowe.
you die,
When you die, it goes to that weird, almost steampunk. It looks like Sucker Punch, doesn't it? Almost.
Yeah,
Like world.
kind
I
of
think
weird, like-
that's the multiplayer.
Yeah. You
oh,
die.
so that world is where you meet other players.
I think so.
We'll have to see because
Weird.
there's also like you have those they almost like look like enemies, but they're like shadowy people. So people have speculated maybe there's other players who have died now. They're like spirit, whatever's like lingering around. And there's
I don't
obviously
know.
the baby in the jar and everything. And
It looks interesting to say the least. And Norman Regis is
Answer it.
no, Norman Regis is in it,
yeah.
which is good. Last of Us 2. I'm excited.
Oh, yeah, I
but
enjoyed the
I
first
don't
one.
have a PlayStation anymore.
Oh yeah, Last of Us 2. I am.
Yeah.
People are angry about that too.
People
About
are
what?
angry, always angry.
Because the first trailer focuses on a lesbian relationship.
Oh, who cares? I mean, it's like who
That
cares?
got me excited for the game.
I want to tune in even more. Might be some entertainment to be had. No, I like the first game.
First game was really good.
Yeah, really good. I do like games like that as well. I like the sort of like games with a sort of story progression and just like linear. I'm kind of sick of open world stuff. The last open world game I enjoyed was Breath of the Wild. Apart from that, don't know really. I just get bored. A lot of the missions are always the same, so it's nice when you have a story that is just like go here, do this. You know, there's little set pieces and everything else.
It's empty open worlds I have a problem with.
Yeah,
So like
yeah.
Rage 2, I just played that.
Yeah.
It's good, but once you've done a few of the missions, it's the same
Yeah,
over and over
yeah.
again, and it's kind of empty. And it's,
Yeah.
not impressed.
Crash Team Racing. I mean, again, now we're making up what the lineup would have been at E3 for Sony, but Crash Team Racing's coming out soon.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. Obviously, can't go wrong with Crash Team Racing, to be honest.
I know people seem to love that one. I used to love Mario Kart, but actually, Crash Team Racing has got more in it. You've got to
I
give
thought
that.
like
I always preferred Crash Team.
I thought it was like Mario Kart, Diddy Kong Racing, Crash Team Racing.
Diddy Kong's a good
Diddy
one.
Kong had flight in it, didn't it?
Yeah.
Airplanes.
Diddy Kong's really
Boats,
good.
I used to love that game.
planes, all of it.
Pokemon? New Pokemon looks good.
Yeah.
Pokemon
Oh
Sword
yeah,
and
I mean
Shield.
again, yeah,
Pokemon.
we've kind of gone back round, but you're right,
Yeah.
we did miss that one out. Pokemon Sword and Shield, so Jordan's always wanted an open world Pokemon game where you can move the camera around, see the Pokemon walking around. That is, in a way, exactly what this is in sections. This is good. Is this good enough?
I'm too old now, Nintendo. You miss your opportunity.
It's true.
That's one less. Unless you send me a Switch.
I've got
Are you going to send us? Is
No,
this
but you'll be
episode
playing
sponsored by Nintendo? Are you going to send us a Switch?
Send us a Switch.
Because we've got a Switch box there,
I've got
but
one.
it's
I want
empty.
another one.
It's just a prop, so we don't actually have one.
I was going to put it in my bag, but
Send John a Switch. Send me the money for a Switch, and you've already got one as well.
I've got one as
send
well,
Sam
so
the
send me
money for a
money
Switch as well. You can buy one, and then we'll just pop in the money.
Yeah, you can pay us in by check, credit card. Miyamoto can send himself personally if he wants. I mean, I like that. But
Bitcoin.
yeah. So, anything else? Any other games, or is that it? I think that's.
I think we've covered all the
there are
big
other games.
ones.
overall, I think E3 was pretty disappointing this year.
Yeah,
It gets a little more disappointing every year.
does seem
the
to.
problem is there's so many like pre-release like leaks and stuff. We're not really
Yeah,
surprised by anything anymore.
Yeah, it's true. There's trailers always leading up to the actual event itself, and there's no Wii Music 2. I was disappointed by that. Yeah.
Yeah, very disappointed by that. But no, there's nothing we didn't really cover. There's a few like little indie games that are coming out. Nothing really that important. Some that
it's important to them making it. They're like, one man team. No, I'm taking the piss, but it's like one man team. Like, this game means everything, and an E3 showing, and then we're sat going, it's a bunch of shit.
And don't you buy it either?
Yeah,
we're taking a stand against indie gaming.
Yeah, how
only
dare
support
they?
your AAA releases.
How dare
with microtransactions?
Yeah, exactly. Support EA. Buy the games. Buy the microtransactions. Put up with their shit. Put up with Bethesda's canvas bags.
If I'm not paying £5 to play as Darth Vader, I'm not living, to be honest.
Exactly. Those are arty titles.
It feels like when you pay for something, it feels more. It feels literally earned.
Yeah,
it does, yeah. I mean, you've had to work in real life to earn it.
I literally gave up part of time in my life to earn money
to buy Darth Vader's costume. Yeah. So there we go. I mean, I think that's kind of it for our E3 roundup. We'll be back next week with some more goofs and gaffs.
In 6 months' time.
In 6 months' time. It won't be 6 months this time. It won't be 6 months this time.
It might be.
So that's been it. It's been Luke, Jordan, and me, your boy. I'm Sam. We'll see you next time on Pixel Juice for another goof, gaff, and a laugh. See you later. Oh yeah, and remember to subscribe. Hit the notification bell and like the video.
Certainly don't unsubscribe because of our upload schedule.
Yeah, there will be a few. There's already has been since I've been active on Twitter. But please, don't unsubscribe. We need that money. We really need to be monetized again. Yeah, see you later.
Cheers.
Bye.